Hello goat lovers, Crystal and Emily here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and today we got more goats that are leaving, but we got to start our chores first. Keep it moving. Come here, girl. Dip it, dip it. Come on, Betsy. I gotta go get Lily. She's fighting. There you go. Good morning, girls. All right, eat up, girls. Good morning, Abilene. There we go. All right, so today, Derek and Daren are headed out for the second deliveries, and 3 little bucklings, 3 little doelings, and our sweet Lid-Eye, all of them are heading off to their new homes. So, it's gonna be hard to let go of Lid-Eye, but it is what it is. And of course the little babies, it's always hard to see them go, but it's also kind of relieving because there's so much work, and there's so much work around here anyway, but I do get attached, and I can't wait for their owners to get them because they're just gonna love them. All right, we ready, girls? Oh, hold on. Let's go. Thank you, girls. Thank you. Yeah. Good day, Timmy. Betsy. Keep it moving. We are all set up to get some goaties. All right, good buddy. All right, be good, boys. All right, this is Cassie's buckling. Bye, buddy. Oh, and Lodi's little boy. He's quite the character. And of course, this gorgeous Tippy boy. You guys are gonna be awesome. Bye. See you later, buddy. So this is goodbye to one of our first senior does. And Lid-Eye here is headed off to Utah, and she's gonna make a really awesome dairy goat for her new owner, but she will definitely be missed. Come on, girl. Get in there, girl. And this is Ray's doe, who I don't really want to give up, but she's heading off to Montana. Oh, you'd be good. And this is one of Pepper's does, and she's headed off to Washington. There you go, girl.
This is Dinky Doe going to Utah.
Bye, baby. Bye, big girl. Oh. Buck. And Tippy Buck. We are good.
So we're all good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to get on the road, girls. Come here and give me a hug, Emily. Bye. Be good for your mom, okay?
Of course she will be.
Bye.
Oh, I miss you. There's more.
See you, bro.
Bye, Random.
You'd be good.
All right, all the wiring is hidden. Yeah. Hopefully they don't find it. For real. Watch your head, Lid-Eye.
You made it, babies.
Keep that hay covered, girls.
Yep. If we're lucky, we'll get a little bit of water.
And when the water comes out, the tarantulas come.
Yep.
All right, guys, so this is the second trip. This time we have 7 goats, and we are going through Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and California before we return home. So we are currently going by Picacho Peak, which is this ancient navigational mountain right here to my left. It's located in between Tucson and Phoenix, and I have climbed it once before, and Daren's gonna climb it with me this winter, but you can't climb it during the summer. You can, but you shouldn't, because it is really hot out there, guys.
All right, you guys, so while Derek and Daren are delivering some goaties, I'm still getting my soap shop ready so that I can get hardcore making some soap here soon. And a big part of that is having a very clean milk machine for very clean milk for our goat milk soap. So I'm gonna show you guys how we do it. So we're gonna start by filling our sink with really, really hot water. So while the sink is filling, I'll just show you guys here. Now this is a clean milk machine. I just cleaned it right after choring here because you want to start with it clean. You don't want to have all the milk in it if you're actually doing a deep clean because it kind of defeats the purpose. It won't come as clean. So anyway, I did clean it the normal way, which is just running water through the hoses, soapy hot water through the hoses, rinsing it all out, and then clean water through the hoses. So here we are. All right, so once you have your sink full of hot water, there are a couple things I'm going to add to the water, and this is one of them. Now this is heavy duty dairy utensil cleaner, and it works really, really good. I use it about every 4th time when I'm just doing my regular cleanings, and I also use it for the deep cleanings. And you don't need a whole bunch, but we're gonna put some of this in the water. And of course, bleach. So here we go. So again, you don't need a whole bunch of this. A little goes a long way, but I am gonna use about 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna eyeball it because that's how I roll. 2, good to go. And about the same amount of bleach. Whoop, whoop. That was definitely more than 2 tablespoons, but I'm okay with that. Just stir it up. And now for the fun, not so fun part. We have to take this whole machine apart, and there are a lot of little tiny parts actually that need to be cleaned. So we're gonna start disassembling the machine, and then we're gonna put it all in this water. All right, so now that I have all of the parts disassembled, I'm just gonna swish this stuff around. I'm gonna make sure that that bleach and cleaner water is in those hoses. And what I'm gonna do now is let this sit for 30 minutes so that bleach and cleaner gets to work and kills any potential bacteria.
All right, guys, we are now taking our first official break. We're at a McDonald's parking lot in Flagstaff, Arizona. And as you can see, the lid eye is doing all right. You made it through the desert, lid eye, 115 degrees for hours. Everybody's drinking some water and eating their hay. I just put some of that stand mix, the Nutrient 17% and sunflower seeds in there, so they're all fighting over it. I got a good bath of sawdust all over everybody, except you, lid eye. And in here, the 3 bucklings. Everybody's doing good. Daren here is mowing down, and I am about to break my diet and eat some crappy food. So this is like my first quarter pounder with cheese in 2023, and I gotta tell you, it tastes like crap, man. It tastes like crap. Big man's throwing the trash away. I'm gonna lock you goaties up.
All right, so we have everything soaked really, really nice. And now we're going to start actually scrubbing it all down. So, for the tubes, you do need a fancy scrubber here. Now this is just a big scrubber, and it is on a long wire covered in plastic so that you can put it into the tube and you kind of just pull this through the tube. That way you get the whole tube super clean. And then I have a couple other little brushers just to scrub everything else. So that's what we're gonna do. All these little tiny parts, they're gonna need scrub. All right, so check it out. See how cloudy that water is? That was all of the milk residue that actually gets stuck into the milk machine. That might not look very dirty just from the outside, but it does need a good deep cleaning all the time. So weekly, I like to deep clean it, especially when I'm making soap, because again, only the best goes into the soap that I make for you guys. So now we have all of these intricate little pieces. It's like a puzzle. We got to put it back together after we rinse all this off. so I got all my pieces dried here, except for the inside of these hoses, which I'll show you the trick for the Simple Pulse to get those dry here in just a second. And now, this is the hard part. You have to remember how to reassemble everything and all of these little parts. And even though I've done it a million times, I always like, it takes me a second. So here we go. All right, so everything is assembled, and now all I have to do is dry out those hoses. And the Simple Pulse comes with a super awesome mechanism for drying out those hoses, so that yes, you can hang them and they can drain, but the water isn't always going to evaporate or drip out. So to make sure it gets super clean, I'm going to put my inflations here in the sink. I'm going to grab this hose, and what this is the exhaust, and it has a tube that comes down to an attachment that I can put the end of my hose on. And then watch this. I turn this bad boy on. I'm a liar. I'm going to plug it back in and then I'll turn it on. Alright, so again, I'm going to turn it on. And now this exhaust is blowing hot air through my line to make it dry, which I absolutely love. It keeps the lines a lot cleaner, So you don't have to clean them out and scrub them as frequently, because again, you got stagnant water sitting in there all the time. That doesn't make for a very clean hose, right? And this is pretty important hose here, considering the milk is running through that and into your jars. And there the beast is, looking brand spanking new, all clean. All right, so that's it, you guys. That is how I deep clean my machine, and we are ready to start saving some of this milk for the goat milk soap that we're about to make an abundance for you guys. But don't worry, because there's a ton of soap that we still have available, lots of different varieties. The link to our Etsy shop is in the description below. So head on over to our Etsy shop and show your skin some love.
Yo. Wow. All right, guys, we just found an interesting pit stop on our journey here. Look at this place. Big mountains everywhere. We are on an old bridge that they don't let cars go over anymore, and this is going over the Colorado River. Look at how far of a drop that is. Yeesh. How awesome. So on this side is now the north rim of the Grand Canyon, or the, once you get up on top of that, I believe it's the Kaibab National Forest. And further up this river here is, I believe, Glen Canyon and Lake Powell. And of course, if you go this way, if you were to float down the river here an hour or so, you would be in Grand Canyon National Park. What do you think, bub?
This is wild.
You're right. So far out in the middle of nowhere. So neat. You like to float that river, bub?
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah. See any fish?
Nope.
Well, they do whitewater rafting here somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll have to check it out, huh?
Yeah, we gotta do this sometime.
All right, so we got to get moving again. The good part about delivering goats is you get to find places like this, and you know, I've seen so much of America that I've never ever would have seen if we weren't delivering goats. The bad part about it is you got to keep moving. All right, girls, buckle up. Yeah, drink that water down, dude. What'd you think of that?
That was awesome.
All right, so Emily and I got a lot of things achieved today, and we thought it would be a good idea to get Cammie and Maddie. Cammie's my goat, Maddie is Emily's goat, and we're just gonna take them for a little walk. As you can see, we decided to keep them on a leash because
If we let these goats off the leash, they're just gonna run.
they're just gonna run, huh? Oh, what'd you find, girl? What'd you find? Silly Cammie. Is that good? Good girl.
She's going crazy.
What do you think, Maddie? Oh, that's just Teefers.
This is Pena.
She's here to protect you, girl. It's all right.
If you think Maddie's not cute, you're a liar.
She's adorable. Adorably on there.
She's special like that.
What about you, Cammy? Huh? Just enjoying some browse? We're gonna put these ladies back. I know it's been a long day for me. How do you feel, Emily?
I feel great.
I feel great. Maddie's like, let's go. Oh no, Cammy's gone. Stop running. Oh goodness. I swear. If you run in front of a goat, they're like, go. What happened there, girl? Oh my goodness. All right, we'll go back. You little dorks.
Come on.
So, anyway, we're gonna walk these girls back, put them in their corral, head in for the evening, and hopefully I'll hear from my husband and my son soon because they haven't had reception. So I'm really wondering right now where they're at.
In half a mile, take exit 62 for Utah 130 toward Enoch Minersville. Take exit 62. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Utah 130 South, North Main Street.
All right, guys, after a long day of driving, we have finally made it to our first drop-off point.
Take the next right onto Canyon Ranch Drive, then your destination will be on the right.
All right. So pushy.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh. Hello. Hi. Derek. Baylor. Here's your paperwork.
Thank you.
We'll get you some water. Just say.
Got them all.
Yeah,
There she is.
Mom, there's a mom right there.
Oh, the mom's in there too. You know, all of
Oh, it's light. You don't even know it's there.
Oh, cool.
All right, they're all dirty. Let's see if we can brush you off.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Crystal gave her a bath and trimmed her hose and everything. She always does. And it's like, dude, you put them in there with these pine shaders.
Hi.
We're in Cedar City, Utah. We are dropping off little Dolly Parton here with her new owner, Baylor. And Cinch. What do you think?
She's so pretty.
Oh, Baylor doesn't. He wants a picture with you.
Yeah?
Thank
Get in
you.
there, Jake.
Hey, we'll see you. You want some, girl? She's stretching. All right, guys, what a long day. We're in the same Love's truck stop here in Cedar City, Utah, where we just dropped off little Dolly Parton with that nice family. What a nice family, huh?
Yeah.
And you know, that's kind of the cool thing about delivering goats. We get to meet people that are awesome, and we have the same interests. You know, we're all doing the same thing, and that is cool. What a crazy day. What an awesome day. All the scenery and the red rocks and mountains and the Colorado River. And so for right now, it's almost 10 this time, whatever that is, and it's almost 9 for us. So we're gonna start making our beds and get around to go to sleep, and I'll show you guys what we made here.
Literally yesterday.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
So Daren, here, you want to lay back in there and show them how much room you got?
Yeah.
So this is Daren's crib here in the back of the truck. Oh yeah, huh? Look at that.
What's up?
We got a fan for him if he needs it, which he don't. It's pretty nice here right now. Got all these drawers we made under here, or 2 drawers we made under here, so all of our tools and stuff, it's all with us. And there's another drawer right there. And so Daren here is living in style in the back, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Room to sleep comfortably. It's great.
If we have time tonight, we're gonna make some curtains for him, because it does get bright here in the truck stop. And up here is where I'll be sleeping. I always end up sleeping right here. I like being in the front. If something happens, you know, I can jump in the front seat and take off, or I can just react accordingly. You know, when I set up, I can see what's going on. Here's our bucklings. They've already eaten and they're bedding down, getting some sleep. Oh, there's Lit Eye. She's standing up. She doesn't know these surroundings, but the little girls are doing good. Now we got 2 girls over here rather than 3, so they got some more room. Everybody's got food and water, even though they've already kicked some pine shavings into it. You know, and they're locked in here, so nothing can get to them. All right, guys, so that is it. I'm gonna make my bed and get some sleep, but make sure you're subscribed, because tomorrow we are driving all the way through Utah, Idaho, to Washington State. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Lit Eye.